Hello there, my friends. This is a beginner chess, I don't want to say lesson. This is a demonstration game of some basic chess strategy, stress tragedy, in my case. No, I won this game, but I'm a beginner, intermediate player. So a lot of the videos online are like chess masters, and that's probably not beginners. Probably not going to be playing against them, at least not for very long. So I thought these might be useful videos. Anyway, there's pawn to queen 4 on both sides. I bring out my king knight. He traps with the bishop. You're going to see this a lot. So I'm going to make him make this move instead of have it dangle there. And I'm going to take back with the king pawn. A lot of people would say this is a bad strategy because now I've exposed my king file. And but I don't want to move the king knight pawn, the G pawn, because I want a castle on the king's side. So he threatens. My pawn I protect with a pawn. He brings out his queen. Usually bringing out a queen early is a bad move. I'm just going to develop my bishop so I can castle. But he goes ahead and my opponent checks me. So I got to block the check. So I do. And then I castle. And he castles queenside, which is a really cool strategy. I like that because now he can attack my king side. But if he tries a pawn storm, I've got 4 pawns over there in front of my king. So that's not really going to work too well. I'm actually going to move my G pawn forward now because what I'd like to do is skewer with my bishop his queen and his king. If you can see that. If I move my white squared bishop to the F5, then I will be able to capture his queen. But he moves his queen. So I move my queen because I'm going to go ahead and move my bishop up to the F4. But first he advances his pawn and allows me to take it, forking his queen and his knight, but he can just take with the knight and threaten my bishop, so I move my bishop where I want to put it on that high post. Now, he's probably moved me out of there with what would it be, the G pawn, move the G pawn to G6, but he doesn't. He moves his king instead. He does that because I could take his A pawn with my black squared bishop if he doesn't do that. Now I skewer his knight and his queen. And he puts me in check, so I move out of check. But that allows him to go ahead and move his queen, so his queen is safe. I develop because in the back row here I want to have my rooks linked up. That's a basic chess strategy, is to link your rooks in the back row so they cover each other and they cover your back rank. Yeah. And he's going to take it. I'm going to take back. He's going to threaten my queen, so I take with the bishop. He covers the file here because, well, I don't know. He wants to threaten my bishop. I take. He takes. I take. All right, this is a bad move on his part. He's trying to put his rook opposite my king. That's a basic strategy as well. But the problem with that is I can fork his rooks now. Now, obviously, I don't want to take the rook in front of the pawn because the queen is protecting it, but he has to do something with this back rank rook or he risks checkmate. He decides to go on the offensive and attack, so he puts me in check, but I threaten his rook. And now he's setting up checkmate, but I'm going to get him checkmate first. He abandons the game. He only has one move left. He could block my queen with his queen, but then I take his queen, and so back rank checkmate. I hope this helps somebody out there. If you like these videos, tell me. I'll keep making them. If not, that's okay. Tell me that too. And if I made a big mistake before I analyze this game and realize I'm sure I did. The computer always makes better moves than I do. Yeah, let me know. Have a great one, and I'll see you on